say that we're the best kept secret in the region. I mean, we have affordable housing. I mean, we have spots available for land. I mean, it's centrally located, low crime. We have a hospital in our community, good schools, beautiful downtown, and it's even getting better. So we're like wanting people to reimagine what they kind of have, their buildings, their houses. We've kind of launched this new thing called Dream Higher Hobart, where we want people to like think a little bigger, dig a little deeper. It is astonishing. Like in some capacity, their grandma lives here, or they used to live here, or their uncle lives here. I don't know if it's because we're an older community, but like there's so many ties to the city. It's pretty amazing. We're forced to the north of Route 6. We have Hobart, which is basically from like Route 6 to 61st Avenue, and then county line to Colorado Street, basically, or I-65. And then we have Maryville to the south. So it's really an interesting kind of thing that we deal with. But the school city of Hobart has this thing called Hobart University, which you can graduate from Hobart High School with an associate's degree. So since its inception, which was I think 2017, they've saved Hobart families like over $7.5 million in college tuition. So that's real dollars. You know, it's just, there's something about Hobart, and I had the opportunity to meet with Mayor Fadness from Fishers, and like 90% of his people are new residents. And I said, I'm like, we might be the opposite, where 90% of our residents are maybe generational. Because my largest complaint that I get by far, it's not taxes, it's not crime, it's literally people speeding and disregarding stop signs. I mean, it is like 100 to 1 complaints are for speeding as opposed to anything else. Job of attracting warehousing and manufacturing in our region, but we haven't done a good job of is attracting people and keeping them here, right? So if you're a college graduate and you're looking for a job, what's going to attract you to Northwest Indiana? Like, what is going to be that draw? So for me, I think what I've kind of tried to embrace is just realizing that just getting things lined up and operating like a business. For me, like I have the greatest job in the world. I love what I do. I wake up every day. I read a lot of business development books growing up, and one of the things that they always say, and I was like, this is so cliche, like find a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Like, I'm like, that doesn't exist. Professional baseball players hate waking up to go hit 100 balls in the batting cage. But I was like, I know, I really feel like I love my job. I wake up, the bad days aren't that difficult because I'm driven by a bigger purpose. So I'm just really trying to take Hobart to that next level, and realizing, and I think ingrained in me is knowing that I want Hobart to be sustainable into the future. So realizing that we have to change has that drive has got me to the point where I'm like, I could be stuck in the bricky mindset. Right. Like this is how it's always been, but I'm big on kind of projecting us into the future and making us a community that's highly sought after.